We played a good team, and I knew we were going to play a good team. I watched those guys scrimmage Miami and also watched the Mississippi State game, and I came into this game a little concerned. They remind me a lot of my Wilmington teams where they're smaller, but they can press and they can get after you. We talked about trying to have low turnovers, and fortunately we did. We had 12. Wanted to have 10 or less. I thought we got a little careless at the end. But they put a lot of pressure on us. They got under us. They sped us up a little bit. I thought that they did some good things. We got going late in the second half. I was able to find a combination that worked. And the combination that I was looking for is one that will give me something on the defensive end. I thought, guys played well. I asked our guys to do a better job of offensive rebounding. That's been one of the things since I've been here. We've been a great offensive rebounding team, and we were able to get 18 tonight. When you look at it, I thought Manny and DJ both did a tremendous job. I think they had 11 between the two of those guys. Some guys were a little slow. Markel's not Markel right now, but I thought he did a good job of finishing the game. But excited to get the win, especially when you look around college basketball, man. I don't know that there's a dominating team. And on any given night, you can play, anybody can beat you. So I'm happy to get out here with a great win, and we'll move on to the next one and get better. Questions?
What was it like having DJ back in the lineup tonight, and do you feel like he served his purpose during the suspension?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting him back takes a little bit of pressure off of Manny. Whether we want to realize it or not, Manny's a freshman. Even though he was here, he didn't play last year as a redshirt freshman. So we get more of a veteran guy that can. And Manny's, and DJ's a really good offensive rebounder. So he takes a lot of pressure off of Manny, where there's so much of a learning curve right now. I brought him back because he's done everything that I've asked. I've said this all along. If you want to be a part of NC State basketball, then you've got to do all of the right stuff, or I'm going to hold you accountable for it. And DJ's checked all the boxes that I've asked, and we're excited that he's back.
Did you think it took a minute for you guys to figure out, okay, we have Markel back, we have DJ back, Pat's obviously kind of new to the mix, but just to figure out how to play?
Yeah, Joe, that's a great question. I don't know that it's realizing that guys are back, but we haven't, like in practice, I haven't been able to put everybody on the floor together. Because of injuries, because DJ, when we did allow him to come back in practice, he's been on the scout team. I've never moved him over where he was in a position to play. And so we haven't had everybody that will be on the floor. We've had so many combinations in the last couple of games that haven't had a chance to work out together. That being said, we've got to get some time where all of those guys be able to play. For the first time, I'm looking around in practice, and I've got 10 good players that can get out to each other, and opposed to guys injured. And I had 2 weeks ago, I had the best 8-man practice schedule you could have, and I'm tired of that. So it's good to have 5-on-5.
You mentioned the rebounding. How much did DJ's entry, into the mix, affect positively that rebounding?
Well, I think he helps. Listen, DJ's a good player, and that's one of his strong suits. He's a really good rebounder. But that being said, I've challenged Manny Bates because I don't think he's rebounded the ball as well, and he went out there and got 5 offensive rebounds. But certainly DJ helps. He helps our rebounding tremendously.
Pat Andre starts off 4 for 4 from 3. Obviously provided the spark for the offense, but goes 0 for 3 in the second half. Do you just want to see consistency out of him at this point?
Yeah, sure, I do. And he's not meaning to miss him. He's just missing him. I thought he made a great move on the right wing where he pump fake and shot it, and then he had 2 good shots on the left wing that just didn't go down. But man, he's as good of a shooter as I've seen, especially at his height. I think once Pat learns to play the way we're playing, where we play up and down in high tempo, I think he'll make those shots in the second half. I'm not saying that he's wearing down, but they're not going in the second half right now.
Did you have a Real Talk Express conversation with DJ after the Georgia Tech game?
No.
You did not?
I haven't spoken to DJ since I suspended him, other than getting help side, block a shot. My initial conversation with him is, if you want to be a part of this program, here's what you got to do. And I haven't talked to him about it anymore, but I've checked with every coach or academic person or anybody on campus that I could talk to make sure that he was doing everything he's supposed to do. And everybody checked the boxes off, and I was happy. So it was a mutual. I didn't even tell him he was playing today. He knew that I was going to dress him out, but I didn't know. Honestly, I went to the game, Joe, didn't even know if I was going to play him. One of the reasons why I decided to play him is because Danny Dixon's foot's bothering him. If Danny was a little bit more healthier, DJ might not have played this game.
Coach, you got a jacket on. Did you spill wing sauce again tonight?
I did not, but I'm superstitious, and the last time I walked in here with my jacket on, so right now I'll wear the jacket for the rest of the year. But no wing sauce. I don't even know what we got out to eat tonight. See, you got anything? You look quiet today.
I'm quiet tonight.
All right. Listen, guys, have a safe night. Travel safely. If anybody has a drink at the bar, just call me. I'll come drive you home. I'll be your DD, all right? All right, thanks.